Welcome to Vint Corners, where timeless farmhouse elegance meets the beauty of Magnolia-inspired vintage details. In today's video, we'll walk through a warm and inviting home layered with rustic textures and refined charm. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. The exterior of the farmhouse shines with timeless grace, featuring whitewashed siding, sage green shutters, and a pair of wooden doors crowned by magnolia wreaths. Copper lanterns flicker warmly along a stone pathway lined with lush greenery, as magnolia branches sway gently, framing the facade with elegance and welcoming charm. The entryway feels like a gentle embrace, with rustic wooden beams overhead and sunlight spilling across aged oak floors. A console table adorned with a ceramic vase of magnolia blooms anchors the space, while a patterned runner rug in soft blues and creams invites guests deeper into the warmth. The living room reveals a sanctuary of layered textures. Linen slip-covered sofas, tufted beige armchairs, and an antique trunk repurposed as a coffee table. A jute rug lies beneath, woven baskets rest in quiet corners, and magnolia branches in tall glass vases capture the sunlight filtering through wide farmhouse windows. A grand stone fireplace takes center stage, crowned with a reclaimed wooden mantel that displays gilded frames and a garland of magnolia leaves. Afternoon light streams through large windows, illuminating the layered textiles, cotton throws, quilted cushions, and wool rugs, creating a balanced composition of rustic charm and timeless farmhouse elegance. In the dining room, a long pine table stretches beneath a wrought iron chandelier dressed with magnolia branches. Linen runners flow gently down the center, paired with ceramic dinnerware and ladder-back chairs. The glow of candlelight softens the room, blending farmhouse simplicity with a refined warmth that feels inviting and grounded. The kitchen blends practical beauty with vintage soul, featuring creamy cabinetry trimmed with brass hardware and butcher block counters that gleam under sunlight. Open shelves display earthenware bowls, while a farmhouse sink beneath a window is framed by magnolia stems, making each moment of daily rhythm infused with natural grace. A breakfast nook nestles into a bay window, where striped cushions line built-in benches around a pedestal table. Roman shades filter soft light onto a bowl of fruit and a vase of magnolia blooms. The space radiates warmth, suggesting mornings filled with unhurried comfort and effortless farmhouse elegance. The butler's pantry becomes a jewel box of detail, lined with glass front cabinets that showcase vintage china and pressed glass. A polished marble counter runs beneath brass sconces, casting a soft glow, while delicate magnolia-patterned wallpaper adds charm to this narrow corridor of both practicality and refined farmhouse allure. A reading room offers a quiet retreat, cloaked in soft taupe walls and shelves filled with well-worn leather volumes. An upholstered armchair rests by a standing lamp beside a small table holding magnolia blossoms in a ceramic pitcher. Golden afternoon light pools across the textures, creating hushed serenity. The staircase curves with elegance, its cream-painted balusters rising alongside a polished wooden handrail. A muted floral runner softens each step, leading the eye to a magnolia painting displayed at the landing. Sunlight from an arched window spills downward, giving the transitional space an atmosphere of grace and subtle grandeur. The master bedroom unfolds in layers of softness. A wrought iron bed dressed in crisp linen sheets, quilted blankets, and embroidered pillows. On the nightstand, Magnolia blossoms rest beside a glowing lamp, while gauzy curtains drift gently in golden light, transforming the room into a calming farmhouse-inspired sanctuary. The en-suite bathroom exudes refined elegance with its marble surfaces and soft gray palette. A freestanding tub rests beneath a vintage glass chandelier, while antique mirrors reflect the light of brass sconces. A porcelain bowl of magnolia petals enhances the space with delicate beauty and farmhouse sophistication. A guest bedroom welcomes with timeless simplicity, featuring a canopy bed in gingham fabric and layered quilts. White shiplap walls provide crisp texture, while woven baskets sit at the foot of the bed. A vase of magnolia sprigs adds freshness, softly illuminated by sunlight filtering through the airy curtains. The study embraces depth with walnut cabinetry, an antique writing desk, and richly textured drapery. A patterned rug anchors the room, while magnolia branches in a tall ceramic urn add vitality. The interplay of polished wood, greenery, and filtered daylight creates a cultivated yet welcoming farmhouse-inspired atmosphere. An upstairs hallway glows with cream-painted walls, framed vintage artwork, and warm pools of light from wall sconces. A worn runner softens each step, while framed botanical sketches of magnolias repeat the theme throughout. The corridor becomes a passage not only between rooms but also through layered farmhouse character. The attic retreat exudes coziness beneath sloped, whitewashed ceilings. A daybed layered with wool blankets nestles beside rustic trunks used as tables. A round window frame swaying magnolia branches outside, while shafts of sunlight fill the small room, turning it into a quiet farmhouse hideaway brimming with charm. The laundry room combines charm with function. Sage cabinetry lines the walls, wicker baskets are neatly stacked, and a porcelain sink gleams with brass fixtures. On the folding counter, a clear jar filled with magnolia stems adds freshness, while soft sunlight through a window completes the room's gentle warmth. In the mudroom, terracotta tiles anchor the floor while a wooden bench with ticking stripe cushions rests beneath sturdy hooks. A rustic shelf displays a pitcher of magnolia sprigs, adding refinement to this practical space. Light filters through a frosted window, softening the textures and enhancing the farmhouse aesthetic. The covered porch stretches wide with weathered white rocking chairs and woven rugs laid across wooden floorboards. Hanging baskets overflow with magnolia blooms, while lanterns glow warmly at dusk. Layered textures of wicker, cotton, and would create a welcoming atmosphere, perfect for long evenings spent in farmhouse tranquility. The backyard terrace is shaded by magnolia trees, their blossoms drifting across wrought iron chairs topped with linen cushions. A vintage fountain murmurs gently at the center, while candlelit lanterns line a stone pathway. The scene blends rustic layers with refined elegance, completing the farmhouse retreat in poetic serenity. Thank you for joining us on this cinematic journey through a farmhouse filled with layered textures, magnolia touches, and vintage warmth. We hope it inspires your own home decor dreams. Remember to subscribe for more, hit the like button, and leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you.